If you treat your ammo stash like a quick pit stop on the way to the shooting range, you wait until the panic buying kicks off, then those expensive firearms in your safe will instantly turn into very heavy and useless paperweights. We have all seen this play out before, but the next major shortage is shaping up to be a completely different beast. Between global conflicts eating up factory time and new export rules hitting our favorite budget brands, a perfect storm is brewing right under our noses. You need to start looking at your supply like a strategic resource, because the shelves are already starting to look bone dry in all the wrong places. We are breaking down the exact 3 everyday rounds that will completely vanish from the face of the earth the second things go sideways. I'm going to walk you through the technical reasons why these specific calibers are the absolute first to get hoarded by the masses, the pros and cons of each, and why obscure rounds are the least of your worries right now. Let's get right into it. Number 3. 5.56 NATO and 2.23 Remington. These are the standard cartridge for the AR-15 and M4, and it acts as the rifle equivalent to the most common pistol rounds out there. America has tens of millions of AR platform rifles in civilian hands, making this the default modern sporting rifle ammo used for everything from training and competition to home defense. If you own an AR-15, this is the main fuel for your primary defensive tool. When the political climate heats up or some global drama splashes across the news, this is the exact round that people buy by the thousands, absolutely crushing the supply chain overnight. It is a high-velocity, small-caliber projectile that heavily relies on speed. We are talking about velocities typically sitting between 2,700 and 3,200 feet per second, which creates massive hydrostatic shock and fragmentation when it hits a target. It operates at a very high chamber pressure, specifically in 5.56 NATO, of 62,366 psi. Because it moves so incredibly fast, it is highly effective at punching right through soft armor and leaving devastating wound cavities in soft targets. But there is a technical side to this speed that you need to understand. The wear and tear factor on your rifle is pretty significant. Because it is a high-pressure and high-velocity round, it generates a massive amount of heat. If you are out there running rapid-fire drills, that extreme heat will erode the throat of your barrel much faster than lower-pressure rounds would. Most standard chrome moly barrels will start to see a real drop in precision after 5,000 to 7,000 rounds of hard use. On top of that, the gas system inside an AR-15 is tuned precisely for the pressure curve of the powder used in these specific cartridges. If you try using underpowered, steel-cased ammo during a shortage, it can lead to short stroking and major reliability headaches if your rifle is not gassed properly. There are some huge pros to running this setup. It is incredibly light, very fast, and produces almost zero recoil. That lack of kick allows you to make extremely fast follow-up shots. It also stands as the standard for the US military and NATO forces, which means there is a larger manufacturing infrastructure for it than almost any other rifle cartridge on the planet. However, the downsides are brutal when the market gets stressed. You are essentially competing directly with the government for every single primer and grain of powder. Military and law enforcement demand can easily pull the supply right away from the civilian market. When the U.S. ships millions of rounds to overseas conflict zones, that product comes straight out of the exact same factories that supply your local neighborhood gun shop. Commercial production lines do not just magically gain extra capacity out of nowhere. These factories are always going to prioritize their multi-million-dollar government contracts first. Recent reports are already showing that wholesalers are buying this up way faster than usual because factories are shifting focus to those bigger contracts. It is also among the top rounds to completely empty out. If you treat your stash like a weekly grocery bill and only buy what you need for a quick weekend trip, you will be the one arguing over the last 2 boxes at the counter while prices triple. Make sure you subscribe to Guns You Can't Live Without if you want to stay ahead of these market shifts. Number 2. 9mm Luger. This is the most common defensive handgun caliber in the United States. It is the absolute default setting for law enforcement officers, concealed carriers, and rental ranges across the entire country. Virtually every single modern pistol owner has at least one firearm chambered for this. If you carry a pistol to protect yourself, the odds are extremely high that this is exactly what is sitting in your holster right now. This little cartridge operates at a maximum pressure of 35,000 psi, which is actually quite high considering its small size. Over the years, modern ballistics have really narrowed the performance gap between this and larger, heavier bullets like the .45 ACP. We can thank advanced bonded hollow point technology for that, which allows for very consistent expansion and deep penetration, even when passing through heavy clothing. Typically, you will find these loaded with a 115, 124, or 147 grain bullet. The real beauty of this option comes down to capacity and recoil management. You can comfortably carry 17 to 20 rounds in a standard duty-sized pistol without the grip feeling like you are holding onto a thick piece of lumber. Because the FBI and major police departments made the switch back to this from older, snappier rounds, it has truly become the standard service caliber for the entire U.S. infrastructure. Just like with our previous rifle round, this means there are massive standing government contracts that will always take priority when production lines get tight. The pros are hard to beat, it offers very low recoil, allows for high magazine capacity, and is generally the most affordable centerfire training round you can possibly buy. On a normal day, every single shooting range and gun shop in America stocks it by the literal pallet. But that popularity is a double-edged sword because absolutely everyone uses it, from brand new first-time buyers to seasoned professionals. It is the absolute first centerfire caliber to vanish the moment a panic starts. The combination of high ownership and constant use at the range means demand explodes the second news looks a bit sketchy. Wholesalers and retail shops are already seeing the move significantly faster than most other centerfire pistol options. It is repeatedly cited by experts as one of the very first things to spike in price and then completely disappear. When an ammo crunch hits, the defensive stuff takes the absolute hardest hit. While the cheap Full Metal Jacket practice boxes might hang around on the shelves for an extra few days, the high-quality hollow points and premium bonded duty loads get snapped up instantly. If you do not have a solid buffer built up, meaning enough ball ammo for practice plus a clear, untouched reserve of defensive loads, you are going to be in a tough spot. You will be the person complaining that a basic, fun trip to the range suddenly costs twice as much as it used to. Number 1. 22 LR. This is consistently ranked as the absolute first thing to disappear during any panic buying wave. It honestly does not matter how many cool, tactical firearms you own. If you do not have a literal mountain of this specific ammunition, you are simply not prepared for a long-term shortage. This is a rimfire cartridge, which makes its fundamental design totally different from everything else we just talked about. Instead of having a replaceable primer pressed into the center of the base, the priming compound is actually spun directly into the rim of the brass case. It is a very low-pressure round, usually operating under 24,000 psi. It works by pushing a small, 40-grain lead bullet at speeds that are either subsonic or just slightly over the sound barrier. Because it uses a rimfire ignition system, the actual manufacturing process is incredibly finicky and highly sensitive to any little hiccups in the supply chain. The massive machines required to make these are highly specialized. A factory cannot just flip a switch and turn these machines over to make centerfire pistol or rifle rounds. This harsh reality means that when customer demand suddenly spikes through the roof, production levels usually just stay flat for months on end. They cannot easily speed it up. From a ballistic standpoint, it is certainly not a fight stopper in the traditional heavy-hitting sense. However, it is incredibly quiet and produces virtually zero felt recoil. This makes it the absolute perfect tool for hunting small game and getting into high-volume target training without completely breaking your bank. It is the cheapest and most common choice for plinking out in the woods. The pros are fantastic for hoarding. It is dirt cheap and takes up almost no physical space in your home. You could easily store 5,000 rounds inside a standard shoebox. It is an extremely high volume to weight ratio, meaning those big bricks take up a lot of retail shelf space but are very light to carry out to the car. It stands as the ultimate survival option for securing small game and handling pest control around a property. There are some cons to keep in mind though. Rimfire ignition is inherently less reliable than the centerfire systems used in larger calibers. You are occasionally going to get a dud that just clicks instead of going bang. It also has a very limited effective range, with the bullet dropping off significantly once you push past 100 yards. But let's talk about the crunch reality. Every single major shortage we have seen in the last 15 years started right here. Millions of people buy this in huge bulk quantities just for fun range time. When the fear buying kicks off, casual shooters and parents instantly grab it in massive quantities. The store shelves get completely cleared out in a matter of hours. Supply is already starting to look tight in some regions right now, and industry analysts call it the canary in the coal mine for broader market shortages. A multi-thousand round stash is generally treated as the absolute bare minimum for this specific choice. If you do not have a brick or two quietly hidden away somewhere safe, you are missing the single most important piece of the security puzzle. Staying ahead of the game. The goal here is not to scare you or make you paranoid. The goal is to get you prepared based on hard data. We have all seen the historical patterns play out before. We have dug into the supply chain data, and we know exactly what happens the second the panic buying starts. Do not be the person who gets left staring at an empty safe, wishing they had planned ahead. Take an afternoon to go through your current inventory. Set a strict baseline floor for each size you own, and start filling in those dangerous gaps while the product is still sitting there on the shelves. If you want to stay prepared and never miss an update, subscribe to Guns You Can't Live Without right now.